The shower I just took was so crazy. You know when you take like an everything shower and you're just locked in and you're like, I need to get this done. I think I blanked out and I just did everything ever that you could think of. Anyways, hi. This is a rather intimate video. I'm in my robe, nothing underneath. My hair is in a hair towel. My skin is the reason why I'm making this video today. Let me just first explain. I had an everything shower because I'm going to a wedding, not tomorrow, this weekend, and I wanted to, you know, feel a little bit like, give myself a little spa treatment. I know you don't have to like shave your legs for people. Like, I don't shave my legs for people. I kind of do, I guess, but like, I like having my legs free of hair when I wear something like a dress where you're gonna be seeing my legs. So yeah, I don't do it because I'm insecure. I literally go to I go to work out with my hairy legs. So I don't care. But look at this. I'm trying not to tweak out. I'm trying really, really hard. Because if you don't know, which you probably don't, because it was a while ago now, I want to say like 2.5, 3 years ago, I had the worst skin I have ever had, acne wise. It was not only like everywhere, but it was so painful, and physically and emotionally. This is more the emotional aspect of it. I felt so ugly. I hated looking at my skin. So when stuff like this happens, this is hormonal breakouts for sure. This is where you usually break out hormonally. So I just need to let it pass. I also think a product that I started using was breaking me out. So I'm kind of upset about that because I love the product. But if it's going to make my skin do this, I don't want it. I'm so sorry. Anyway, sorry, this is a long intro. But I just want to say, acne is absolutely okay to have. This isn't even going to be really about acne. It's just like, I kind of wanted to talk about my feelings towards myself and how I look, because I have struggled with it a lot, and I think more recently I'm definitely way nicer to myself. Are these actual? Okay, they are. So I'm doing my skincare as we speak, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, I was not very nice to myself, to say the least. I was not nice to myself at all, actually. I have a very vivid memory of, I don't know exactly what age I was, but I know I was at least, at the most, at the highest age, 6 years old. So this is pretty crazy to think about. And I know I was 6 years old because I have the memory of being in my old room, which is my brother's room after he was born, and I was still in that room, so that means he wasn't born yet, and I was 6 years old before he was born. So anyway, I remember, and this happened on multiple occasions, but I specifically remember this one time. I was sitting in my room and I had this little mirror. Not ironically, funny enough, it was a Dora like salon. Like, it had a Dora head on it and you could do her hair. Let me know if you ever had one of those, because I miss mine. But I was looking in the mirror at myself, like I am doing now. Literally was like, okay, I hate this reflection, was like this. You are so ugly. I said that. Those exact words. The F word. I don't know where I learned that at that age. Well, do I? Actually, I think I do, but I won't get into that. I was saying that to myself in the mirror. Even worse. I was calling myself so ugly, and not even saying I'm so ugly. I would say you. It was like I didn't even see myself as myself. And I think that that's what some people forget to do, is like, that's you. Why would you say those things about you? you know? Like, that's you, that's your body that you live in, and that's your vessel. I love that word. Like, you live in this vessel, and it keeps you going. It's just so sad to think about. Like, I was 6 or younger, looking at myself and saying, you're so fucking ugly. That's horrible. That's a child. If I edited this, I would have put up pictures of myself when I was younger, because I was so cute. Like, I was a little blonde girl. I had little curls in my hair. I was so cute. And here I am. You're so ugly. You're so ugly. Hello? And who are you to define that? You're 6. Babe, you're not even, are you even in school? I don't even know. I think so, right? 6 years old. But it's just so sad to think about, and like, that's just one story. I mean, there's so many things I would do when I was younger, and it definitely had to do with like me being bullied as well. I just thought I was the ugliest person ever, and it's so crazy to think about, because I feel like, not to like, you know, boost my own bubble, but that's not the saying, not to like be full of myself, but I do think that I'm attractive. I mean, right now, let's just say I'm not cute right now, okay? But I will be this weekend when I'm at the wedding. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I do think that I almost reached for my blush and put it on. I do think that I'm beautiful. And I think that I was super beautiful when I was a kid. And I don't know where those feelings came from. Specifically, like, yes, I was bullied, but it's so sad to me. And I know that there's people out there that still do that. And there are times where I'll look at myself, like right now, where I have all this acne. It's like really making me insecure, but I wear makeup, so, you know, like, I cover it up. But sorry, even then, like, it still makes me insecure because it's hard to patch up all this. But what was I saying? I don't even know. I think just we forget sometimes that we are us, you know? That sounds like it makes no sense at all. And it does. It really does when you think about it. Like, why are you... What am I saying? Jeez. I'm just like all over the place. I think because I'm trying to multitask. Sorry, guys. I'm actually so sorry. Let me restart here. What was I always kind of like plan what I'm gonna say by talking to myself before I film. And then I feel like the talking to myself bit is way better than the video turns out to be. I should just not do that, because then I forget everything I'm gonna say. Let me think back. So I cleared my acne, and I had like really nice clear skin for a while. And then more recently it started to do this again, and it's hurting my soul. I will admit, like, it really, really sucks. It's really, really hard for me to look at my skin right now. I'm looking at it, and that's okay that it looks like that. It's absolutely fine. It's really hard for me. It triggers me into the mindset I was in when it was really, really bad. Like, I'm telling you, like, it was on my lip line, like on my jaw. So painful. If you've had acne like that, it's so painful. It wasn't like cystic or anything, it was just hormonal acne, but I also had some up here and like in my eyebrows, like constantly. I always had at least one patch of acne on my skin, and it made me feel the most hideous ever. But I still wasn't looking in the mirror and going, you're so fucking ugly. Not 6-year-old me. No, I think I learned my lesson. Like, because when I think about that now, I get really sad. So if you used to do that as a kid or did something similar, just know, hey, you're not alone. I'm sure you knew that already, but you're really not alone. I did it all the time. And I think I have a post up of me as a child on my Instagram somewhere, but you'd have to scroll. It's like, I think 2 years ago that I posted it. Just a bunch of photos. So if you wanted to see what I look like, but I'm sure you don't even need to see what I look like to know. Like, you were not ugly as a kid. Like, I don't know what put that in my head. I think it's just like, I don't know, like, as soon as we're born, we're just, it's put into our minds that we have to criticize ourselves. I'm gonna hope that this kind of calms down. Like, I'm so annoyed if you couldn't tell that I have broken out this much. It's just so hard too, because I guess this is gonna be for people who have acne, and I'm sure there's someone watching this who has it worse than me, and I feel you. I really do, and I hope you know that it's okay. It's part of life. It's natural. If you're looking for advice, a lot of it sometimes has to do with your diet, and what you're eating. So maybe look into foods you can eat that will help. I know that carrots for me really helps, which I haven't eaten carrots in a while, so maybe I should do that. But yeah, I've been eating like shit too. This is not a good video, I don't think. I'm getting in my head. I just feel like I'm kind of flopping lately. I think that's what's happening, and I'm getting in my head about it. Hey, it's fine. But if you're watching this, and you've been watching my videos, you already know this, but I appreciate you guys so much. And even though I have like the numbers that I have, you know, like my subscribers, that's crazy. I almost have 2,000. I still will like open my YouTube and I'll be like, oh, I thought this video was gonna do better. And it didn't, and that's okay. It's fine. But that's the thing about YouTube, is it's like a completely different algorithm. This is so much silence in this video. I have so much on my mind. I have so much to do, and I forgot I had to film this. I need to stop doing that. I need to actually like plan. No. Okay, I'm going to a wedding with my friends Cher and Salem, if you know who they are. They've been on the channel before. Haven't seen them in a while, since the trip actually. So it's been a long time and I missed them, and we're hopefully gonna film videos together, so look forward to that. This is a filler video because I promised myself I would upload once a week till the end of the year at least, but I'm gonna keep going after that too. So anyway, sorry, this is like I think this is actually my least favorite video I've ever done. This is horrible. I'm so sorry you had to watch this, but you're not ugly. Don't look in the mirror and tell yourself you're ugly. Especially not in, like, what is it, third person? You're so ugly. Not third person, like you're talking to someone else, but you're talking to yourself. Don't do that. It really, really will fuck you up. You're beautiful. Okay? Remember that. And if you have acne, hey, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes people will have acne or like acne scars, and I find it so attractive. But when it's on me, I don't. What is that about? I don't know. Why am I like this? Why are people like this? Why are humans wired this way? Anyway. Wow. Maybe I'm not supposed to be a YouTuber. Hey. Okay. I need to end this. What is happening? Okay, you're seeing a different side of me today that's you don't normally see. I'm so sorry. See you next week, I guess. What?